Gentlemen, how are we all doing? Hope everyone is good and hope everyone has calmed down after that. In fact, well, what's the best way to put it? Crazy. Let's go crazy. Tier 3 race here at the roller coaster. That is Portugal. We are in round 5. Obviously, Tier 4 still has so much to play for. Scott's the early leader. He's been Mr. Consistent. I think it's 38 in second, who won his first race just last week. And then you've got, obviously, the other Mr. Consistent in this tier, Giban, in P3 in the championship, I believe it is anyway. But he is right up there with a shout. So there's still so much to play for here in Tier 3. It's nice and sunny at the minute in this roller coaster. But today I'm joined by, well, I guess you could say it's my partner in crime usually for Tier 4. It's Mr. Baby Hornet. Like you.
Good evening again, everyone. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah. That's all I have to say to that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. I am here.
Yeah, I'm here, just about. So, yeah, let's see another incredible Tier 4. I know you said 3 then. Tier 4 race, because it's been a while. Who is the man? So there's an Aston Martin. Is it Roundy? It is.
It is.
So you, when he comes round, are going to take us on board of a lap with Roundy of the Portimao circuit.
Okie dokie.
He's not obviously there yet, but
people watching get it twice tonight.
They do. They get Baby Hornet's review on a lap twice in one night. It's a shame because obviously Rob sadly drops out last minute. No, but in general, it's like everyone loves Rob's voice. He's MRC's David Attenborough. So I will let you take this away because Roundy is just coming around the final corner.
He is, and he gets on the power very nicely coming around the final corner there. Onto a very, very long pit straight. Gets the DRS open. Some very, very good speeds down here. Brakes about 75 meters. Takes it quite slowly and carefully through the first corner, which is good for a banker. Down to second gear, very nice through there. And he looks very planted through there, very nice onto the DRS straight. He's going to want to brake about 100 meters here, down to second gear. Oh, he keeps it in third to keep that traction, very nice indeed. Keeps the power on, keeps the foot planted, just a nice lift through here. He applies the brake a little bit, just manages to keep it valid through there. And gets on the power nicely up and over the hill. Keeps the power down all the way through here. You want to keep it out nice and wide and then get the power on nice and early. I think he might have been a little bit held up there, but looking very nice. Down to about second gear through here. Again, keeps it third traction. Looking very, very planted. Wants to get on the power as early as he possibly can, and he is going down towards the pit straight now. Keeps the foot completely planted, pull it out nice and wide, and he completes with a 1 minute 20.3, a very nice little bank there from Randy.
That is a wonderful banker from Mr. Squarey himself. So let's see who else is on a lap. Thank you for the run through of a Portimao circuit.
Very welcome.
Let's go and have a look at last week's. Wow, that's some banker from Donny.
A full second on Roundy. That's an outstanding banker lap.
Yep, it really is. That's an incredible banker lap. So let's see how 38 is invalidated. Will come off 38. Let's have a look at Zondas. He's just gone fastest in the first sector. So he's purple, but he's already flashing. How has he managed to do a fastest first sector with no ERS? That is quite something.
Oh, a very nice lap from Man, a 1:19.5.
Yeah, that is a very good lap from Man. Let's go have a look at Scottish. No, he's invalidated. Is it the Conacher striking again, everyone I go to? Let's look at No, Julian's not. Yeah, he is on a lap. Let's watch Julian.
Zondas also got a purple mid-sector.
How is he doing this with no ERS?
Oh.
This is crazy. Oh, I think everyone's just getting first sectors because apparently Julian's just got a purple first sector as well. So this is kind of crazy. Yeah, Zondas has done a very good lap considering that was with no ERS as well.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Smith as well, he's in P5, that's a good lap from him. What about Johnny Ruff? Apparently Julian's just gone purple in the middle sector, but I'm not trusting these middle sectors at the minute, I'm not going to lie.
No, they're looking very confusing at the moment, because apparently our debut, Mr. Brindle, has gone purple in the mid sector now.
I'm glad you noticed that there's a debutant, because I didn't. Sick for Julian. But let's go and give him some screen time on his MRC debut. The new tier, I'm guessing he's a tier 4 reserve. So let's see how his lap goes. This looks like it's going to be a good lap. 19.6 into P4. What a statement that is early on. Let's go and have a look at Johnny Ruff. He's coming into the penultimate 2 corners. The final braking zone. It's such a hard one to get right, but if you keep tight, you can get on the power just about early enough. He's backed out, I think he probably has. I was going to say, he looked very slow through that final corner. We've got Dora the Explorer. He's also in tier 4 today. Got Melvin, he's also reserving tier 4 today. Who else have we got? For some reason I feel like Banstorp was here as well, isn't he? Or am I going absolutely crazy? No, Banstorp's not here. I thought
changed his name.
I thought Banstorp said he was racing a minute ago. That's all I thought I saw, but yeah, we've got Smith96 who's also a reserve. Oh no, we've got 2 Smiths in one lobby. This is not going to end well.
Yeah, no, Smith's a full-time driver, I think.
Yeah, there's the South African Smith in P8, and then there's the other Smith who isn't.
Exactly, it gets very confusing when we're trying to steward.
I don't actually know which one is the South African Smith at this point.
I have no idea. Not a clue.
Can someone let me know on YouTube which one's which, because I'm really confused at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
38. Let's go. Oh, he's had a big twitch out of turn 3. And that's going to really hurt him up the hill and cost a lot in his first sector. Yeah, it really does. He's not purple.
Still not a bad first sector time, though.
It's not terrible, is it?
Unfortunately,
really
whichever
not.
Smith it was, 96, just invalidated.
Yeah. He has, but let's watch 38. He's in the middle sector. The man that showed all the pace this season, but when it comes to the race, he seems to have a few problems. But let's see how this plays out, because he's coming into the final sector. Again, this one's another very hard braking zone because it's so easy to lose your rear on the exit, but he's got it absolutely spot on. Final corner, he keeps it nice and tight. He doesn't get 2 on the curb, which loses you time on the out. It takes a lot of the outside curb. He keeps it really tight into the final corner. That's the best line you can take. What's the time going to be? This is going to be rapid 18-1.
Oh, that is
and
rapid.
We get a little weave down the straight. That is 1.2 seconds faster than anyone. I think this guy needs to be in tier 3. At least. So,
for tier 1.
or maybe even tier 1. That was like you in practice today.
Yeah.
Let's see Scottish Ninja
bankers.
into P12. Who else?
Very nice lap.
Let's watch one of the Smiths. I'm not going to say if he's the South African one because I don't want to hurt his feelings. Not saying that being South African's bad, but I just don't want to say South African and be wrong.
We'll just call him the Haas Smith.
We've got a Roundy fan club. Is this allowed?
Yes, Mr. Paul Edwards was here last week as well, cheering Roundy on.
Yeah. Shows how out of touch I've been. But well, welcome. If you want to join the league, please look at a Discord link. Well, I'm sure there's a way we can get you on somehow, but
Yes.
the more the merrier. I'm not going to beg you on my knees, but I am going to beg you on my knees. Just come on.
We love Discord members.
We do. We're a very friendly bunch. Sometimes.
Most of the time.
But let's see what Smith. I'm just going to call him the Haas. What the Haas is going to do. And 92
P2.
into P2. Well, that's still 1.1. Well, about a second and a half off. I'm his emotional crutch.
We all
I
need one.
bet he needed it last week after his little wheel disconnect. I'm sure he probably did need that. I remember seeing that at the stewards, and we had a very angry squared person.
Oh, we did.
But I won't bring it up too much because I know how much it hurt him. And I'm not completely evil. But Tier 4 and Connor can only mean one thing, can't it, Simon?
The curse is back.
It is. And it's just I'm currently deciding who to curse.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Do you have any suggestions?
My only request is to leave Melvin alone, because both me and Chris cursed him in Tier 3, so he deserves a nice quiet race.
So you want me to curse Melvin? Okay, no worries.
No, leave the poor boy alone.
Did you curse me by any chance, or is this going to be left till after the stream to tell me?
Oh, of course not. We didn't look at you at all.
Right, well, that's it. We're having words after this.
I
probably-
wholeheartedly blame Chris Bailey.
Yeah, so do I, to be fair.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but that's on us. He's not completed his lap. Let's go and look at... I'm going to call him Martin Brundle.
Yes.
Yes. Martin
This works.
Brundle. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because it's close enough, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who's on the lap at the moment. I think Jackster, maybe. No, he's backed off.
Yeah. Very quiet on track, but man's out.
Oh, what's happened to Man?
Not sure.
He had a very good lap as well. At least he hasn't been DSQ'd. That's the main thing.
Indeed.
Imagine being P5 and then dropping all the way down. Yeah, that would be pain.
It'd be so disappointing.
Let's look at... Right, I've looked at Discord. The South African Smith is the one in the Red Bull.
Okay.
So,
There we go.
he is the one I'm watching. Let's see how he gets on. That Red Bull is a very ugly car. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I quite like the Red Bull livery.
I don't know why I've just come to this realization. Actually, no, it's okay from certain angles.
Yeah. I think it's quite a pretty little car.
There's a car I hate after today, and I hate it passionately. Because all I saw was its rear end.
Yeah.
And it's the Haas. It's, disgusting.
The Haas
know.
is not a very nice looking car, to be fair.
I just never want to see a Haas again in my life, to be honest. So, can the Haas's in this
No,
race just have a very quiet one, please? If that's alright.
Just don't make him look at it.
But, what's Smith gonna do? Up to P9. Good improvement.
Very nice little lap.
Let's see. Scottish Ninja. Some say he's best friends with Gavin. Some say he's just gone purple in the middle sector. So, this could be a very, very strong lap from the man down in P15 at the minute. I mean, if he beats 30's lap, then that's going to be incredibly impressive.
Not quite, but P3.
P3, that is some improvement. Wow.
That's a huge improvement.
Oh, Roundy's in YouTube chat now as well. Hello, Roundy.
Hello, Roundy.
let's go and have a look at Mr. Ruff himself down in P19. Let's see what he can do. Because...
Donny's half a second up, going into the final sector.
Alright, let's see this Donny lap. We'll come back to Johnny Smooth because he is only at the start of his lap. So let's see what happens here with Mr. Donny, yeah, that. And 18.7. Ooh, these laps are...
Amazing lap.
This track is definitely starting to grip up. That is for sure. Julian has invalidated. What about Giban? I don't think he's actually on a legit lap at the minute. No, he's not, because his ERS is not going down. So he's going to start his lap in just a second. Ollie T was the first race winner of the season, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he won the first race. We've got Winky out on track, the man who got his first podium in MRC, I think it was last week. But let's go and catch up with our good old friend Johnny Ruff and see how he gets on, because he's coming around the final corner. This is going to be his first lap of the session. That Alfa Romeo is absolutely filthy, but let's see. Into P16, at least it's a lap on the board though.
Nice little lap.
Oh, Melvin's out on track.
Yeah, he's allowed to qualify on a set of mediums.
Yeah, and they'll only get 4 place demotion, I think. I'm probably wrong there, but that's...
No, you are spot on, in fact, Mr. Connor.
Hey, I got something. Oh, big twitch from Martin Brunt. Okay, no, I think he's just warming his tyres up. I thought he had a massive twitch then. I was like, Mr. Brundle, you was an ex-Formula 1 driver and you bottled it. So you've just let the world down, really. Stick to grid walks.
Just warming his tyres by the looks of it.
He should stick to grid walks, I think. At least they're somewhat entertaining. But let's see. Let's look at Zondas. What can the man in the Alpha Tauri do? We've only got 54 seconds left of this session. Oh, he's just invalidated. Oh, such a shame. Gibbons prepping his last lap. What about Mr. Championship leader himself? How is he going to get on? Let's go and watch this lap from Scott, because he's going to be on the hunt for a little pole position here, I think.
I think he will be, yeah.
We all know what Scott's like. He's a very animated man behind the cockpit. Cockpit. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But
the thing that you're driving.
But he is very, very quick. He's gone purple in the middle sector. This could be a real contender. Melbourne's just gone 16th on his medium, so that's a good lap from Melbourne.
Not a bad little lap.
But let's see what Scott's going to do. He's coming around the final corner. He's taking a really wide line. He's gone wide. He's invalidated. Oh, Scott. That is such a shame. Ollie T. Is he on a lap? I don't even know. I think he's severely down in the first sector, so I don't think he is. Can you just keep an eye potentially on him and just see what goes on for him? But let's go. And Martin Brundle has invalidated. Giban, what is his middle sector going to be in the Ferrari? The man from, I think it's Poland. How is he going to get on? His middle sector time has not come up at any point. I must have missed it.
You know, Ollie
Who's
T's
that? Is that Jack Stage just gone P7? Yeah. But let's see what Gibbon's going to do. Around the final corner. Is he going to be able to get himself into the top 10? He is into P7. What a lap from Gibbon. Let's go and see. What about Willy Winky? He loves a Winky, this boy. He probably does anyway. I could be wrong. But if he does, fair play. And he's coming in the pit. So there is the grid. And honestly, there's a lot of drivers that have really improved. Like, from the last time I saw them anyway. And it's a very, very mixed grid. Melbourne's done a good time on his mediums down there as well as 16th. So at least he's not starting last. Doris, I believe, is a tier 1 reserve. So
yeah,
last to first, question mark, potentially. Who knows?
Potentially.
But we will go through the grid straight after this and see who's going to start where.
Yes.
Well, we know who's going to start where. It's all on your screen now, but I'll run you through it anyway. I won't do it, Gavin, so you've got eyes, have a look yourself. As tempting as it is. But, do you know what is strange? Seeing two Hasses, third and fourth.
In the top 5, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Don't tell me it's all... Don't tell me it's all Williams front row as well.
I'm afraid it is.
Oh my... Are we playing reverse grid or something? Anyway, on pole 38, second place is Donny. Pretty big gap to the leader. Ollie T third. Smith, the English one, takes fourth. Scottish Ninja fifth. DRS Union sixth. Gibbard seventh. Jackster eighth. Scott ninth. Man 10th. Martin Brundle in 11th. Smith, the South African one, in P12. Zondas P13. Winky P14. Roundy P15. Melvin in P16. Johnny Smooth on P17. Luke Chard P18. Necromancer in P19. And Doris. Dora the Explorer. Yeah. He's last. He's last. But... who's your prediction?
I'm actually going to go for Donny, I think.
You're going to go for Donny?
He's had some good race pace as well as
it's
quality
cloudy.
pace. Yeah.
And that looks not just like cloud cover, that looks like wet stuff.
Rain incoming.
Could come down very soon, and we all love wet stuff, just not in Tier 3.
Or Tier 2.
No, we want it in Tier 2.
No, we don't.
I want it in
Not
Monaco
after that
next...
qualifying on Monday.
I want it in Monaco next week in Tier 2, that's what I want.
I want it acknowledged that if it rains at night in Monaco, I'm quitting the lobby. I'm out.
Well...
I'm done.
Oh, wait! Oh, I thought we were going then straight away. I was like, there's no formation lap. I was getting myself ready to go.
No, we have time. So who's your prediction anyway?
I'm gonna say OAT. He seems to do well every time I'm on comms.
Well, you've just cursed him, so sorry in advance, Ollie.
I've cursed Scott. I'm not even. I was gonna say Scott to go from like 9th to 1st, but I've cursed Scott enough times, and he probably really, really hates me deep down.
Poor man.
So I'll curse everyone else.
He's still leading the championship regardless, so.
He is, but I haven't been on comms
him.
for Tier 4 this season.
Yeah, very true.
I don't think I have anyway. No, this is only my second comms appearance of this season in any tier. That's...
MRC has sounded so quiet.
I was going to say, they've all been saved. The entire MRC universe has been saved officially.
Yes, indeed. I mean, no, missed you, Connor.
Shush, Simon. Don't make me make you sing again, like you promised me earlier that you would if you ever joined me on comms again.
At no point did I ever make that promise.
You did, I've got video footage.
I don't think you do.
I do. Melvin will back me as well.
Melvin's racing, we can't ask him.
Oh, 38 is everywhere. I thought he was going into the wall then. Honestly.
If the track temperature's that low, we could be expecting some rain.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be starting on Leard tyres at this point, if I'm being honest.
No, I'd probably want to avoid.
I think they will be a touch stinky at the start of this race, to be honest.
Only 3 people have been brave enough to go for hards.
Yeah, they have, and the thing is, they're hard to get temperature into anyway.
Yeah.
But they're even harder to get temperature into when it's cold.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying it is cold, but it's not exactly going to be very warm, is it, to be honest?
It is not.
So, let's see how this goes. We're all just got the last few coming onto the grid. At least we don't get a terrible camera angle this time for the race start, like I did last time I was comms. But, come on, get these lights on. Oh, we had all sorts of issues in Tier 4 last week. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go racing! It's a good start from 38, but it's a terrible start by the looks of from Donny. Here comes Donny. Oh, actually, it wasn't that bad. He had a very good second phase, but his teammate, the Hasses, are side by side. But oh, wow, Scottish Ninja's just gone really wide on the exit of turn 1.
Oh, and broke a little too late, but managed to keep it going.
Yeah, he just about got through that, but he's gained up to 4th. But I think he's probably got about 4 track limit warnings just for that one little section. He's gone up the inside. There's gonna be contact. They've made contact, and he's just about kept it going. Wow, he was very, very up for the start of that race, wasn't he?
Oh yes.
But sometimes it's a very long race ahead of you, so it's not always good to be aggressive on the first lap because you can lose so much. And you definitely can't win it then. Oh, we've got an Alpine going up his inside in the middle sector. There's a big twitch from Man.
And Jackster says thank you very much.
Jackster does. He's gone, I love you and goodbye. But I'll tell you something, that Scottish Ninja is very all over the place in the braking zones. I think he's missed a few braking points on this lap, but just needs to calm himself down a little bit and then he will be more than up for this. But 38 with the fastest lap. He's already got 1.4 seconds over anyone. This...
Oh, Jackster and Scottish Ninja side by side to the first corner.
They've just about kept single file. Jackster's gonna have a little look. He's not. He's too sensible for it, but he can always potentially line him up going down the next straight. It's a very good overtaking opportunity with a heavy braking zone, but I don't think he's going to be close enough because we don't have DRS yet. But behind we've got Scott, and he's just got up the inside of Man. So, and now the Red Bull, but they made contact. Mr. Brundle and Man, I think it was.
I think it was, yeah.
Wow, like, well, I've just realised that Smith's got past Donny as well.
Oh, and Gibbard makes a move on Mr. Brundle now.
Oh, Martin Brundle's getting a bit too old. They're having a look round the outside in the middle sector. Wow, that's absolutely stunning from Gibbard.
What a move.
Oh, but he's got a touch wide. That's going to open the space back up for Brundle. Is he going to go round the outside? Whoa, this could be crazy. He's still there, side by side, all the way through the middle sector. Let's continue on. Is he going to get the move done? He's got the inside line, but Gibb will get a slightly better exit. But Gibb is going to be... But they've given each other plenty of room. There's about 6 cars between them. But Gibb... Oh, Scott's round. He has, but let's see. Let's continue on with this because here comes Gibb out again. He's still looking, but he's not going to quite have the run on him. But he will get DRS. Oh, the Alpha Tower is now having a little look of Zondas. Whoa, guys. You have just made my heart drop.
Yeah, that was an intense start to the race.
That was.
Oh, Scottish chucks it up the inside of Julian.
He does, and they've got off track. Oh, that was crazy. But here comes Jackster.
Jackster says thank you. Oh,
he does, and he's looking round the outside, but he's got off track, so he has to exceed the position. And Scottish Ninja's round. Wow, Jackster, that was brave driving, and how they didn't make contact. By the looks of the camera I had, it looked like Scottish Ninja went by himself there, so...
It looked that way, yeah.
It definitely did, but he's been Mr. Smart, I would call him at the start of this race.
Yeah, he's had a very, very good and very sensible start to the race.
Can I just point out this gap that 38 has?
I know, it's just... What happened to Donny as well?
He's still right in the battle, but I'm just really concerned that we've got 2 Williams and 2 Hasses in the top 4.
I know.
It really is concerning.
My gosh.
I'll tell you what though, this is like interesting. I can't remember how many safety cars we've had in Tier 1, but we didn't have a single one in Tier 2. We had 1 safety car in Tier 3. We've barely had a safety car all week.
I know. It's been very quiet.
It has, and I mean the one in tier 3 kind of saved me, but then kind of ruined me at the same time. So
Yeah, it was one of those unfortunate ones.
yeah.
Oh, there's a big sandwich!
Is it between Giban and Scottish Ninjas? Ninjas now
And
dropped a few more
Melvin.
places. Melvin's also there, but he's battling quite hard with a Red Bull, and he is through. But Giban seems to be unscathed as well, because it looked like he was involved in it a little bit as well, potentially.
Did, yeah.
Let's have a look at Julian and Jackster. These two are battling for P5, but we've also got this sensational battle for P2, which is... I'm wondering how much Smith is trying to help Ollie here.
Yeah. Trying to back him up a bit, maybe.
But then the issue is, it's so hard for Ollie to get past him because he's just getting that dosage of DRS from...
yeah, exactly.
from Smith. So at the minute, he's in a bit of a trend. He's in a slightly like no man's land kind of thing. So... definitely not ideal, but let's look at...
very planted through that first sector.
Oh, Julian's made a move! He's gone over the sausage curve in turn 1, but somehow it didn't spin him. Like, usually it spins me if I even touch it.
Yeah, that sends me flying over to Spain or something.
I've ended up in every wall possible from that corner. Oh, big twitch from Julian. I believe Julian does run no assist, though, if I'm not wrong. What's happened?
Donny and Smith very, very close in turn 5.
Yeah, these two are really hammer and tong at the minute, but let's continue on because we've got battles all over the place. We've got a massive train now forming behind Jackster. It goes from Jackster all the way down to, I think it's Scottish Ninja. No, it goes all the way down to Scott in 18th place.
Ooh.
That is a mammoth train. They're all pretty much no more than about 1.1 seconds behind each other, so...
Yeah. I mean, that's the trouble with this track, is it is so difficult to overtake.
It really is, but Donny's a lot closer to Smith this time, so let's have a look. He's definitely going to be there or thereabouts. He's closing. I think he's going to get this move done into turn 1. He's a lot closer this time. They're side by side. He's got the inside line, but Smith managed to keep him around the outside, but he had to back out because he did go slightly off track. But now, can he come back to him down the second straight? He's taking a slightly wider line, which is going to give him a much better exit out of turn 3. And here he comes. He's already pretty much pushing him round turn 4. That is the wrong camera angle to be on. Is he going to have a look on the inside? He does. He makes a big lunge and he's made it stick. Wow.
Very good move.
I thought he was going to go off track then. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I don't know how he kept that on track, but very well done.
All of this is just playing into Mr. 38's hands. He's loving it. It's over 5 seconds now after 6 laps. He's been pulling nearly a second a lap here.
He has. He is flying away.
He definitely is. Yeah, so let's see. But...
Melvin gets past Giban by the looks of it.
oh, does he?
But
Let's have a
Giban's
look.
fighting back. No, he's held it. Melvin's off.
Oh, they are really going out, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, a lot of drivers are going wide at the final corner. Very many of them. I've just seen a lot just absolutely fly wide. But let's see what is going on. Donny, Smith, Ollie T, Jackster, DRS Julian, and then you've got this humongous trade all the way back to roughly Luke Chard. So...
oh, Scottish Ninja's gone round.
oh, we've got everyone pushing each other around behind Jackster.
Oh.
We've got drivers galore. Why is there a yellow flag? Who is that? Is that Roundy or Scottish Ninja? I think it's Scottish Ninja.
It was.
Yeah, so, wow. That is... oh, Donny's made a move in the middle sector.
Yeah, that's a bold place to make a move.
Mr. Donny has made a very good move, so...
desperate for some clean air.
he is, and you can't blame him at all, really, can you?
Absolutely not.
So we shall see how he manages to get on. But can he now pull away? Ollie T's dropped off the back of this battle quite a bit.
Yeah, he has. I wonder if he had a bit of a moment somewhere.
He must have, because he was right on the back of these guys at one point, and obviously now Jaxter's also getting a bit closer to him as well. Jaxter's defended like an absolute king, by the way, to keep Julian behind him, and look at the cars here, all within each other. But let's have a look. Julian's got the run on him. He's already... He's closing, he's got so much ERS, he's going to surely get this done. He makes the move down the inside. Is he going to be able to keep it on track though? He does. Oh, someone's just been pushed. What in the background was that?
Ooh,
I think it was Brundle. Yeah, it was Brundle. He's just gone really wide, but he's managed to keep going. Oh, he's made a lunge on the inside of Doris.
Oh!
But how they haven't come together there. That is not an overtaking spot, but they did well to give each other space, I'm not going to lie.
They are all getting desperate to make a move in this train.
The thing is, it's so horrible being in this kind of train, isn't it, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think we could see Jaxter versus Julian Mark 2 here.
I think we could.
Fastest lap from 38 as well. So...
Jaxter gets a nice little exit, only 0.3 behind Julian.
He is. Let's have a look. Let's see how quickly he closes. He's already closing. He's going to be ahead before the braking zone even comes about. He's up the inside. And that is move done and dusted. But Julian's coming back in. There's contact. Will bang in. No, they're into turn 3. Julian's got the inside. Jaxter's got the outside. They managed to keep it nice and clean. But side by side through turn 4, Jaxter's got a much better exit. And here comes Doris as well. Oh, they made contact. Doris has gone into the braking zone, and here comes Brundle up the inside. But Jaxter's gone really wide, and he's lost 2 positions. But he's managed to keep it ahead of Brundle for the time being. Guys, please. I need to make it to the end. I haven't conned in ages.
Take a breath. Oh, contact!
Oh, there is Jaxter's round.
Jaxter!
Ah. I'm guessing it was with Brundle because he's dropped off the back of Julian as well.
Mr. Brundle.
Oh, it's crazy. I don't know how we haven't had contact earlier, if I'm being completely honest.
They were doing so well to keep that clean.
That is some incredible racing I've seen there.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be sending it up the inside of each other like it's nothing in the middle sector and still not coming together is some achievement, I'm not going to lie. But at least I can have a breath now for at least 2 minutes.
Oh, Brundle's
gone! Brundle's in the water! He's lost it completely on the exit of turn 1. I do wonder if there was a bit of contact between him and Doris.
Could have been.
It didn't look like it, but it looked like he went on his own. But the way he went so late in the corner, it doesn't really make sense. But wow, I thought he was going into the wall, but he managed to just about recover it by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But can Julian close this gap on Ollie T? Ollie T's not really closing on his teammate either. Over 7 seconds now, but who's gone at the final corner? Is that Smith?
Smith.
It is, so that those hards are going to be feeling not very nice. Why hasn't the rain come yet?
I know, we can see the dark clouds. Come on now.
Right, can you think about how many times I've had to scream and we've still got 23 laps to go?
Yeah, you guys need to cool it a bit, Tier 4 drivers. I mean, my goodness.
They're going to kill me, to be honest. Like, I'm not well anyway. And then these guys are just
come to this.
Fighting through middle sectors that they should... I mean, good racing, but if I die, it's your fault.
But...
Let's have a look at Melvin. Is he going to be close enough to Zondas? And no, he isn't, not quite, but he may be just lining him up for the second part of, well, the second straight, I should say. But he's also got Gibbon for company, and Gibbon and Melvin have seemed to be having a race-long battle. Is that Brundle round again, or is that Smith? I think it may be Smith. I think he's just been lapped by 38. Yeah, he's not having the greatest race of his life today, is he? But it's good to see him still keeping on going.
Yep. 100%.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, big twitch from Zondas.
It is, and Doris is now closing on DRS Julian for P5, I should say. So, let's see, and they haven't got man too far behind either, have they? So,
no. It's all still very close.
It is very, very. Let's see, Melvin. Zondas isn't going to get DRS from man, so Zondas could be again under pressure here from Melvin, but Melvin seems to really struggle with the exit out of that penultimate corner.
It does.
He seems to just really drop back from Mr. Zondas. So
yeah.
He doesn't close a great deal. Obviously, I know Melvin's wings, and they were the same as mine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. I don't know if he saw rain potentially on there, but he does not. He looks like he's struggling.
Yeah.
In a straight line. He can't get anywhere near anyone. Because it was actually Giban got closer to him than he got to Giban.
Yeah.
He got to
Zondas.
Zondas. Yeah, that guy.
That person.
Yeah, I've completely lost all train of thought at this point. So, I'll get there one day.
Yep.
One day I shall return as a MRC god. I'll tell you something, I think 38's had a moment.
Melvin's had a moment!
Oh, he has, he's dropped loads of places. That's a big moment as well. He's still just stuck there on track at the minute. He's got it going again though.
For everyone to drive past first.
He is. Oh, 38's round! He's gone round at turn 4!
Oh!
And here comes Donny, he's through. What about Smith and Ollie T as well? No, not Ollie T, that was an up car. Wow, 38's just lost his entire lead.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Oh, it's so easy to do at turn 4 though, isn't it? It really is.
Oh my gosh, so easy.
You just put 1 ounce too much traction down and bye.
Yeah.
But Doris has managed to get past DRS Julian. Why do those two have to be together on track? Doris and DRS, like, are they trying to ruin what's left of my brain?
It could be worse. It could be Smith and Smith.
Oh, that would. Don't even go there. Please, I'd cry.
Smith and Smith for 1 and 2, can you imagine?
Oh, no, I don't want to imagine. Oh, Smith's trying to overtake Smith. Can you imagine? Like, oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it to myself. Oh, Donny's in the pit. Pitting. And Smith's following him. Ollie obviously carries on because I wasn't going to get
again.
Oh, he has. He's got to the final corner. So those tyres were obviously overheated. And he's going to have to stack behind Mr. Donny. He might have a gap so it doesn't cost him too much. But let's see how much he does lose here. I think the spin actually helped
him out there.
It probably has, yeah. Donny's just left. He is getting held a tiny bit. He's lost a bit of time. But he
just waiting for the Jack person to get out of the way.
It's nowhere near as bad as it could have been, that is for sure. But Ollie T now takes the lead, but he's obviously going to lose. To be honest, I found the overcut is quite strong here, to be completely honest.
Oh, it's really powerful here, yeah.
It's because, to be honest, the tyres come back to you.
Yeah.
They go off, and then you're like, okay, these are done. And then you carry on driving for 2, 3 or 4 more laps, and all of a sudden you've got grip again, and you're like, wow, okay, well, this is nice. And then
also, the cold tyres are so bad around here that you can actually build that gap.
Don't even go there without cold tyres. Please. I honestly, I don't know how I kept it on the road. Oh, wait, I didn't.
They are disgusting around here.
3-second tyre penalty for Winky, Willy Winky. Someone I haven't mentioned too much today. I like giving the Willy a lot of screen time.
Yes.
But he's...
Ollie T's jumped in the pits now.
He has. It'll be interesting to see where he comes out in comparison to Donny and Smith. has he gained any time? He was about 2 seconds-ish behind Smith, so be interesting just to keep an eye on that gap. Especially now as Donny's getting a bit held up by Brundle as well. Let's have a look. How close is it going to be out the pits? It's going to be extremely close. He's actually gained a bit of time on them here as well. Issue is he's got an Aston Martin for company. That pit lane exit, by the way, is so dangerous. And I'm not blaming the drivers. I don't blame the drivers in any way. Because you're coming out and you're coming straight onto the corner, like the line to the corner. And there's physically no way you can avoid it without getting a penalty.
Yeah, no, it's very poorly designed.
It really is. But Julian, the man on hard, he's going to go a while here. He'll be wanting a safety car probably, maybe around lap 20-ish. Johnny Smooth just got 3 seconds as well.
Worked quite well for Gav on lap 22.
I mean, the safety car worked for a lot of people in tier 3, and then things happened and it wasn't fun. But there was a big glitch under the safety car as well. So
there was a big glitch.
Wait, sorry, F122 and glitches? Never. It can't be the case.
No, surely not.
I've never seen a glitch on this wonderful. I'm going to stop
flawless
talking.
Game.
I'm going to stop talking about the game now because I'm likely to say something not so good.
So Donny's up to P5 now that more people are pitting.
He is, and well, he's still the net race leader, and you would think he's. Yeah. You would think that he's going to at least come out in the lead, you know?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, definitely. But let's see, because a lot can change.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
A lot can change, so. But let's see how this goes. Because we've got a bit of a Smith's really on the back of Donny now as well. He's getting quite a bit under the safety car.
Yeah.
Well, under the safety car since the pit stop. I am chatting so much rubbish. I've forgotten.
Welcome back to commentary, Connor.
Yeah. I'm lost.
We're driving F1 cars. One of them has to cross the line first.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, just to catch you up.
Ah, okay. It's been a while, you see, so I've lost touch. Scottish Ninja's done 16 laps on a set of mediums.
That's really impressive, and they must be feeling like ice.
I don't want to imagine what they're feeling like, if I'm being completely honest. And I mean, Doris has done 16 on a set of mediums as well.
Interestingly,
and I'm telling you something as well.
Man has just pitted from a set of hard tyres onto a set of hard tyres, I believe. Is that possible?
No, I don't think it is.
I'm just checking, but I saw hard tyres on his car, and I saw his pit crew with hard tyres.
I mean, if he has, 1, he's fuming. 2, he's fuming. And 3, he's probably fuming.
Either that, it's just yet another glitch from the flawless game. Oh no, we did go for mediums, never mind.
Okay, thank goodness for that, because
we love this game.
I was wondering if we were going to see some more Codemasters complaints about this. And no, we don't take Codemasters complaints in the stewards group, so for the for the people that have reported it before, I'm sorry, but this game's just bad. There is nothing we can do to help you.
Codemasters, but it really doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to listen to a couple of losers who are doing a league race. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we can try, but we can't exactly give them 5 and 5 for misbehaving.
Maybe we'll send them a strongly worded letter telling them they have a race ban.
Well, and I think they'll be like, well, you paid money for this, so. But another man that's got quite a bit of pace, because he's sticking quite well to the back of Mr. Ollie T is Roundy.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, you're going to have to go seriously deep if you're going to, well, that is probably the worst thing I could have ever said, but you're going to have to go very deep if you're going to go onto soft tyres.
Yeah. You're going to have to make it probably till lap 25, maybe?
Yeah, you definitely are. I mean, 38 is going to be absolutely kicking himself. That's one thing we can guarantee. But
Yeah.
I just realised something's happened to Donny.
It has!
Because he's dropped behind both Haas drivers.
He's suddenly looking up a Haas hole.
I mean, I didn't expect that. But, yes, that's exactly what he's doing. And that's what I spent all of Tier 3 doing. So I do feel internally sorry for him. I really
Poor
do,
man.
from the bottom of my heart, feel terribly sorry for him.
We'll see if he can pull it back.
I hope for his sake he can, because I wouldn't wish staring at a Haas on my worst enemy.
No.
And quite
They're
frankly,
not a very
Donny...
good looking car.
Wait. Rowdy's apparently just about to thrash his steering wheel.
Oh my god.
It hasn't switched off again, has it? I really hope not. He seems to still be going.
No. He's still going, so
Yeah. Oh no. Roundy, I'm praying for you. And I'm not going to come on board with you, because if it happens, I deserve everything bad. So I'm going to stay away from you and just hope it doesn't cut out, because that would be another level of bad. I don't like the fact that my curse is dying.
I know you haven't cursed.
To be fair,
Today.
I did curse 38 really badly. I went onto him and he spun. Like,
that is very true.
wait, Doris is in the pits. Wow, I thought Doris spun then, because I just saw Julian take the lead. But Doris just done 20 laps on a set of medium. Surely he's not going to go soft, because they will die. They just will.
You can't do 13 on soft.
He's
surely.
going to softs.
Oh my gosh! Does this man need a safety car?
Oh my gosh, does this man need help in some way, because of that?
He needs Night Shadow level tyre saving.
Well, he's in an Alfa Romeo, just like Gav.
True. Very true.
I've been demoted to Alfa Romeo third driver now after my performance today, so I'm no longer part of the team.
Oh,
But
bless you.
he's wiggling that steering wheel. He's twerking for 38. Can we not twerk? Because otherwise we'll have to put 18 plus on the stream, and we just can't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're not allowed.
But we are, and I mean it is after 9:30 at night, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But and it would be more fun if we could put an 18 plus on it as well.
But F1 is a family show, and so are we.
Is it a family show? Did you see the scripted stuff that happened? No, I'm not going to bring it up. Abu Dhabi. But anyway,
Dear.
Chris Bailey is rocking in a corner crying right now. So
I literally just did comments with him before this, so I know. I know.
yeah, Abu Dhabi hurts him. I heard him say that you like Mercedes. So since when has this been a thing anyway?
It's not a thing. He was just baiting me.
No, I believe that it's actually a genuine thing. But can I just say something? Look at how close Julian is to 38.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He's just pulled off an absolute weldy overcut.
Really well done by Julian there.
But 38's also stuck behind the Alfa Romeo of Doris, who's on the soft tyres. But in about 3 laps time, those soft tyres are basically going to be no tyres. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not going to be ideal. But I wonder when we're going to see Mr. Squareman come in, because he's done 20 laps. I said I wouldn't go on board with him, but I did need to mention him.
Yeah, he's making those hard tyres last before. I think I've managed 22 laps on them before. All smooths out.
Oh, he
And
is.
we have a safety car.
Oh, well, that's just helped Doris. And that
Randy's
has
been
just
saved as well.
absolutely...
Oh, he's gone.
I had disconnection issues. But, drive through penalty for Ollie T! Oh, that is...
No!
And do you know what the worst bit is as well? Oh, he is going to come in for tyres. But he can't serve it until after the safety car.
Yeah.
So I hope he's not...
I think everybody's going for softs.
I hope he's not hoping to serve it right now, because he's going to stack behind his teammate.
Oh, no.
But I tell you what, this could hold up Donny.
And
No, it
30's
doesn't,
back
okay.
in second place.
He is, but he stayed out. Which...
Yeah, he's sticking on those hard
And
tyres.
Doris stayed out.
Ooh.
I mean, he might be alright with those softs now, because I love it how this has come out at the exact same time as the Tier 3 one did, by the way, as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, because TY Clear, who was behind me, went on to a set of... I can't remember what tyres. He went on to a set of softs, but obviously he did 4 laps under the safety car.
Yeah.
So, by the time that come in, it was about 6 laps or so, 7 laps on a set of softs, which is just about doable, because in practice the other day for me they were going off about 10% per lap. But obviously at this stage of the race as well, they're going to be a lot better because track's rippy, low fuel. The only thing is those temperatures still don't look like they're going to be very high.
Do you know, I'm very disappointed we haven't seen any rain yet.
Yeah, so am I. I'm just glad that there was none in Tier 3, not that it would have mattered anyway. But, yeah.
I can't say the same for Tier 2, we did have rain.
Good, you deserve rain.
No, we don't. Wet qualifying is the worst.
It's better than a wet race. You can't deny that, it's better than a wet race. But...
I'm thinking about this actually. Would I prefer a wet race or a wet quali?
No, dude, you're crazy if you prefer a wet race. At least if you start last, you can still get points. When you spin in the rain, that's it. Bye.
Yeah, true.
So...
Yeah, I have to concede.
Yeah, no, there's nothing worse than a wet race. Especially when you're learning no assist as well, like I am. If it had rained today, I would have probably smashed up my TV.
Just put medium traction back on for the day, it's fine.
No, that's breaking every rule under the sun. Once you start, you have to stick to it.
Nah, I've started about 4 times and given up every single time.
Yes, but that's because you are something I can't say on stream. Oh, big twitch for Smith under the safety car. I tell you one man that could be... One man that has really actually taken... And I've only just picked up on this. Julian.
Yeah.
He pitted 1 lap before this safety car came out. He's on 1 lap older tyres than Smith behind him.
He's in a very good position right now.
I mean, Doris is getting a 4 position demotion no matter what. So, no one has to worry about him. He can win the race on track, but he needs to pull away from 38. And I would rather be Julian on his mediums than 38 on his 9 lap old hards. But I think we're going to get one more lap.
Now, having said it at the start, Doris is currently on for a last to first challenge.
I actually did mention it as well, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
So I basically reverse cursed him.
Yeah, maybe the curse is finally broken.
If that's a thing. Mark says Julian is smashing this. Yeah, there's no denying that. Julian pulled. I mean, he's had a touch of luck with the fact that he did pit the 1 lap before the safety car. But he's also driven the absolute wheels off of that car today. He's had some incredible battles as well. So, yeah. So
and he's always kept it clean, to be fair to him.
I think you would, obviously, Doris's favourite to win. He's on soft tyres and he's a tier 1 driver. And that's not me discrediting his last to first in any way, but the real battle is, for me, between DRS Julian and 38. They're the 2 tier 4 drivers. They're the 2 that are chasing down a title, especially when you look at the fact the championship leader all the way down in P14 at the moment. Yes, he has no penalties. Exactly. So he's probably still likely to score some points. But
Yeah, he could scrape a point, maybe.
it's going to be very difficult from here for Scott. We all know how good Scott is, and we all know that he tends to finish a lot stronger than he starts. That's one thing to say. He's a man that makes it very, very difficult for himself.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we saw it many times in MRCX, because he obviously will forever be Mr. MRCX as well. Even though he's currently not racing in it, but he'll always be known for it. I've just realised, has Julian only just got that penalty?
No.
Because it wasn't there a minute ago.
He got that penalty. He must have.
Oh, Julian. I don't know who to blame there. Is that me or is that Mark Dennison's fault?
I mean, it's called the Connor curse for a reason.
I'm blaming Mark, personally, because he made me talk about Julian.
I think that's 10-10 to Mr. Hardy.
Wait! Why is... What's happened to Scottish Ninja?
Oh.
It's just said he's retired from the session, yet he's still driving.
No, he's not. He's on the side of the track.
Oh, so I think he may have clicked retire himself on that one. That's 1-2.
No idea.
Yeah. Oh, Mark says he's had that penalty for about 8 laps. Well, okay, I didn't curse him then, that's good.
I take back the 10-10 comment then.
Doris is going very, very, very late. He is, but here comes 38, and Smith went past Julian for some reason. And Zondas, look at Zondas on the restart. He's just gone up the inside of Winky. That was some move and some reaction from Zondas there as well.
Ollie T's down in 18th.
Oh, spin! Doris is round.
Oh no!
He's gone round. Oh, those softs. He didn't get enough heat in them, I don't think. But, oh, everyone's going wide. This is like parachuting. No, it's not. It's like something, but they've all just flown off track anyway.
When did Ollie T end up in 18th?
He must have had contact at the start, but don't. No, he served his drive-through. He served it.
Ah, yes, he has.
He followed the safety car in, is what he did. So, which isn't the worst thing to do, in all fairness. But 38's run away with this. But I'll tell you something, right? If Julian can get him early enough on those mediums, he's got enough time to pull the gap he needs.
He has.
To win this with the penalty. So
Donny's making a move on Winky.
let's go have a look at Donny. He's got a wicked run out the final corner.
But Winky's pulled out a bit of a second phase here.
He has, but I think Winky's... Oh! They've made contact and Donny's got one. He's got end plate damage. Winky's round. Oh, it's such a shame. That is crazy. Right, I'll tell you what. We are on lap 20. I'll tell you what. On lap 32, you are going to name your driver of the day. So get thinking.
Okay, I am thinking.
But, so I'll come back to you on lap 32. Or maybe at the end. We'll see how much action there is.
Yes.
I'm seeing a lot of drivers. I'm wondering how many drivers right now are struggling for heat, because I'm seeing a lot of drivers just fly off track at the moment. So, and I mean, Smith is right on the back of Julian. In all honesty, Smith is going to be trying his utmost to get past Julian here, because if he can, he could really attack 38 with those medium tyres.
Yeah, definitely.
So, let's see how this is going to play out. This is definitely interesting. The fastest lap from 38 on the hards. The gap's still 1.3 seconds.
Good lap on hards.
It is, but those hards, like I said, they really do come back towards the end, don't they? Like they're not a bad tyre on this track, in my opinion, at all. So it's definitely something let's look at Roundy as well. Roundy's one of the big gainers from that safety car. It really helped him massively. So let's see where Roundy's gonna end up here. Who's that yellow flag? Is that? I think that may have been Necromancer at the back. I think it was Necromancer just in front. I think he had a little twitch and it slowed him. But that gap out front is starting to extend. It's up by about 0.3 of a second or so. But let's just see the gap. Look at Roundy though. He's practically, well, alright, he's not yet, but he is closing quite rapidly on Jackster. So let's see. Obviously this is still massive for the championship though, with Scott all the way down in 13th. Yep. Stuck behind Dora the Explorer, which is not going to be impressing him in any way, shape or form. Oh man, he's gone on the final corner. God, I'm so sorry.
The curse is back.
That was the biggest. That was the biggest one of the day as well, without a shadow of a doubt. I've just realised Zondas has gone past Smith.
Yes, he has. Well done, Mr. Zondas.
So no, Smith's had a moment because he was right on the rear end of Julian, and obviously that's going to protect Julian.
Gibbons come right back into this as well.
Paul Edwards just said your dinner is in the dog roundy. We've got Pindizio. He was an ex-driver here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's supporting Gibbon. He's talking Polish, so unless we've got a Google Translate, I cannot understand what you're saying.
No, afraid I do not speak Polish.
I mean, I know some words in Polish, but
well, it's better than me.
They're not appropriate to be saying on stream, the words I know. I know how to say hello, but we don't need Polish lessons on stream, do we?
I said Gibbon to win. There you go, Pimpins.
Oh, Gibbon to win. There you go. That's... I mean, it could happen, but I think it's unlikely. He said please with capital letters. Gibbon, you have to win now. And just for that, I'm going to come on board with you.
Oh, don't curse the poor boy now.
Oh, he nearly made contact with Brundle. Wow, that was so close. I thought they came together. I think we've got a Willy Winky gone round in the... But no, it's Melvin.
Scott!
Oh, Scott as well. Scott's in last as well. I think Scott and Melvin may have had contact.
Oh.
What are you guys doing to me?
A very unlucky week for the championship leader.
Pindizio said, Gibbon, it's James. Pindizio wants you to win.
There you go.
There's a Gibbon fan club. Why is there not a Connor fan club? This is what I want to know. No one ever supports Connor. Ever. I don't blame them, to be fair. Well, I don't blame them, to be fair. But that's not the point. Let's have a look at the penalties. So, Julian and Zondas both have 3. At the minute, Julian will keep P2, which is still a very, very strong result. 38's pace on those hard tyres have been absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
Zondas is, as it stands, going to lose out to Smith.
Yeah.
And Donny's going to go ahead of Gibbon and Martin Brundle. And you're going to have a few gainers. We've got a few 6 seconds. One with 9 seconds. That's Smith. I'm glad to see Smith running in P12 after the way his race started. That's good to see.
Yeah, he's had a really nice little comeback there.
And as I say, his baby gets a penalty. Oh no, that's the other Smith. That's the half Smith. The one I've been on board with has just got a penalty. Connor Curse is unbelievable. But now Smith has to make the move on Zondas. He has no choice in the matter at all. If he wants that podium, it's now fair game.
Yeah.
The race is on. So...
Oh, he's got a hell of a run on Zondas here.
He has. He's gone round the outside and now got the line for the inside. Wow, that was some move. But here comes Zondas again. Has gone through that point round. Oh, that's such a shame. But there's one man that's absolutely laughing from this, and it's now Mr. Jackster, who's within the 3 seconds of Smith.
He's suddenly on for a podium.
Oh, wait, hold on. Pindizio said, did Gibbon really choose MRC over the Poland game?
Yes,
why wouldn't
he's dedicated to MRC.
Why wouldn't you? MRC comes over life.
MRC is life.
He's crying about the way I say his nickname. Well, cool. But Jackster, he's looking good for a podium now.
He is.
But Gibbon has also been overtaken by Bourne. Look at this! The train. I tell you something. Jackster is a very good train driver. He keeps creating mammoth trains. He
does.
And it seems to be Brundle that seems to get stuck behind them. Pindizio now says MRC is the best league. It is.
Yeah.
It's the only league anyone should be watching.
We are the F1 league.
Yes. What he said. We're better than F1 esports. We're better than real F1.
Yeah. Ooh! Brundle tries to chuck it down the
inside.
inside.
He's having a look in the final corner. What a brave man. This is just costing Jackson.
Oh, big contact!
Oh, there is a Donny's round. Brundle's round. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Mr. Gibbon is back in it.
He is. Look at Gibbon. He's got the support of the man from his home nation.
Oh.
What more could the boy... I'll tell you something. My voice after this is goodbye.
Oh my gosh, I think Jackster's tyres might be dying a death because he is very slow now.
And I feel sorry for him because he's now lost out on the podium as well.
Is Gibbon going to defend for his teammate?
Mark just said... oh, there's contact between Gibbon and man. But Mark's just said, choo-choo the Jackster Express. Oh, there's contact at point from track, man, and Gibbon. Oh, Pindizio, what have you done to the poor boy?
Oh, this is getting intense.
This is everyone fighting for every last scratch of road.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think stewards are going to be somewhat busy.
Very busy.
And I'm not sure we want it to be. But it is what it is. That's why we're here.
Indeed.
Doris has actually recovered well since his spin as well. He's managed to get back up to P6. But 38 will be starting his last lap. Julian looks good for a podium. As does Smith. The top three look like they're going to come home as they are. But oh, Jackson's at a moment. Oh, there's an AlphaTauri in the wall. There's an AlphaTauri in the wall.
I think there might have been some contact there because Jackster's in the pits and he got 5 seconds for speeding in.
Yeah, Zondas has just gone into the wall. I believe it was. There was an AlphaTauri in the wall. I saw it.
Oh, Jackster, you were doing so well, my friend.
Yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's Melbourne.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, Melvin.
Jackson's just got onto hard tyres on the final lap. I mean, yeah, you might struggle to get to the end. You might. On those hard tyres. It's going to be a real struggle to get around on it. I mean,
I don't know if they go that far.
I tell you something, mate. It's going to be the worst lap of your life on cold, hard tyres. It honestly is. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But that's going to be it. 38's coming round. Is that the final corner? Yeah, it is. Well, it's the penultimate corner. Here he comes. He managed to recover really well and get a deserved win here. After his spin, after every bit of jump, 2 spins even. But he comes across the line and he wins in Portugal. DRS Jr. with a stunning drive comes home in second. Smith. Everything's happened to him today as well. He's finished third. Man, what a drive from him as well. He comes home P4. Dora the Explorer will be P5, but will get a 4th place good drop. Gibbon comes home in P6. Martin Brundle on his debut. That's not a bad finish. Oh, he's dropped to 10th. He must have had several penalties. But Donny's been promoted to 7th. Brownie's been promoted to 6th as well, which is good for him. Ollie T up to 11th. Not the worst. Scott, a day to forget. It's going to be for Scott. He's down in P14. Necromancer does get P15. We've got Jackster coming round on those hard tyres in P16. Melvin, another race to forget for him. I think he's just had one of the worst days of his life probably at this point.
Yeah.
He's coming home in P17. And then, Zondas has finished. He was a lap down. You got to feel for him because he was looking very good for a podium at one point as well.
He was.
Driver of the day, while you're here.
I'm going to have to give it to DRS Julian. He's driven an absolutely outstanding race.
And I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to go Julian as well. I think he's been definitely driver of the day. He was quite a long way off the lead when you think about it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a slice of luck with when the safety car came out, put him in the position he was in. But you make your own luck in MRC. So,
absolutely,
for me, DRS Julian will be the driver of the day. But here is your provisional finishing. Melvin said no traction. Did he run no traction?
Ooh.
No traction undoable. Fair play for running no traction if he did. It's hard to do.
10 out of
but
10.
Here are your provisional results. 38 takes the win. Julian comes home second. Smith third. Man fourth. Doris fifth. Roundy in sixth. J.D. seventh. Gibban eighth. Woody Winky in P9. Martin Brundle on his debut comes home for a point. The old fella's done well there. Ollie T P11. Luke Chard P12. Smith in P13. Scott, what a day to forget for him. P14. Necromancer P15. Jackster P16. Melvin in P17. Zondas a lap down in P18. Scottish Ninja and Johnny Smooth both retired from the race. Wow, that was intense.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much voice I'm going to have left tomorrow after that. My gosh.
I mean, you've had two to do tonight, but I'm absolutely wiped out after that one. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. It's been an intense couple of races.
We've seen 4 races this week in Portimao, and I'll tell you something, Tier 2 in particular was absolutely stunning. And then you've got, obviously, Tier 1 and 3, which were, yeah. And then Tier 4 have just really supplied us with some great racing again. But we come back to MRCX on Friday, when it's the reverse grid for the championship order. So the man in the top of the elite tier will start last, and the man in the top of the challenger tier will start in P10. You don't want to miss it because it's only a 50% race, but it's going to be absolute drama from start to finish. Your comms team will be the Mr. Blowhole Bailey and the return of Carl Edens.
Yes.
So run very quickly.
Yep.
But he is back, and that will be it for tonight as well. I better just make sure I scroll down just so Mark can see all the results. I think I did anyway, but I'm just going to do it anyway. But that is it for tonight. We will be back Friday 7:30, so make sure you tune into that. And then next week we are in the mighty streets of Monte Carlo for what's going to be night races around Monaco. Let's pray for no rain. Let's pray for disasters not to happen, because I think we all need to pray for it. But MRC will keep going as it always does. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, DM, and if you're new round here, join the Discord or share the channel to anyone who knows, because you won't find entertainment like this anywhere else. Now, I am going to go, so see you all later. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Simon.
Pleasure as always. Thank you to all of you for putting up with me twice tonight.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for them.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay, hold on. He needs me to scroll slower. I'll do it quickly because we're running out of the timer. So, there you go. I've scrolled slower. You should be able to see them. They're all there. So that's good. But that is it. And I will see you all next week. Tier 2, Monday. That's when I'll be back. Goodbye.